Hi folks, Pat here with yet another Fast and Furious rant. And, I've been called an angry grandpa on this site, or angry grandfather, or whatever it was I've been called. And I'll accept that. I am a grandfather, and I do get angry. And one thing that makes this grandfather angry is when our government, as a whole, attempts to blow smoke up our nether regions and then tell us it's raining. And that's what's being done with Fast and Furious. I was wrong in thinking it was just a government cover-up. It was just due to incompetent officials and finger pointing and protecting the Attorney General and all this stuff, which it was. But also, come to find out, it also was an attempt by this administration to further its desire for additional gun control regulations. Okay, remember, and maybe not, maybe you don't watch all these things, but I did a story initially about Fast and Furious where I talked about the Obama speech where he said that 90% of weapons in Mexico came from the United States, which actually turned out to be 17%. Well, 17% wasn't really a good enough number to justify additional gun control regulations, which is what the purpose of the speech was. So, again, what the Obama administration does is they change the facts to fit the narrative. And that's what Fast and Furious is. And that's what they try to use it for. To use Fast and Furious as an attempt for additional gun control regulations. Now, let me get this straight. So we released almost 2,000, weapons into the hands of criminals to show that weapons are bad. I guess we can all be thankful for the fact that the Obama administration wasn't trying to, make new nuclear weapons policy by giving nuclear weapons out to people until there was a nuclear weapon attack, and then we could say, oh, well, nuclear weapons are bad, we need additional regulation. Because same principle, same concept. What a stupid idea. I don't know, if somebody has an example of another administration doing something similar, please email me and let me know, or just comment on the video, because I've never heard of it. I can't think of any. And it just galls me to no end that no one's been fired. No one's been fired, no one's been punished. And we get that look from the people involved, like Eric Holder, that we're just not smart enough to understand what's going on, and we ought to just sit back and let them do their job. Okay. Not going to happen. At least not in my case. As long as I'm able, I'm going to speak out against this and about other atrocities that I see happening in this administration. I appreciate you listening. I hope this at least makes you think. And thanks for your time. That's today's rant. Bye now.